Good afternoon, class. I'm glad we're here today. We will be continuing with our study on day and night. And today we are going to start with our circles. We are going to label one circle day and one circle night. As you can see with these two circles, they overlap in the middle because there are some things that you do during the day and at night that can work for both different sections. So we are going to start with the word bed. Do you feel that bed would be something that you would do during the day or during the night? You're right. We go to sleep during the night when it is dark outside, unless we work during the night or we are a creature that stays up during the night, a nocturnal animal. So this would be something that we would put over in the night section. Next, we will move on to our vocabulary word sunglasses. Would you wear sunglasses at night? No. Would you wear sunglasses during the day? Yes, because that is when the sun is facing the earth, or actually the earth is facing the sun, and it might be bright, so we would definitely need sunglasses during the day. Next we have the moon. Do you see the moon during the day? Kind of, but it's more bright during the night. So the moon would definitely be something that you would put in the night section. Put it right down there with our night words. What about, this is an easy one, I hope, sun. Would you see the sun during the day or at night? You're right. The sun is definitely something that you see during the day. Now, what about flashlight? Would we use a flashlight during the day? No, that would be silly. We would definitely use a flashlight during the night so that we can see in the dark. Now, it feels like we have a pretty good handle on our sorting of day and night pictures. So we are going to move on to the next piece of our lesson plan and start with our sun. We are going to pretend that this lantern is the sun. Now, we learned earlier that the sun does not move. The sun stays in one spot. It does not rotate. It does not change. As part of our pattern, the sun always stays the same. Now here we have our globe of the Earth. Earth is the planet that we live on, and as we spoke about earlier, we live in the United States, which is this green section right here. More specifically, we live in the community of Libby, which is here at the top, close to the white section, but still in the green, the United States. Canada is up in the white section. We don't live in Canada. So, if this was the real Earth, and if this was the real sun, you see that the Earth spins on its axis as it goes around the Earth. So it spins on its axis and it rotates right around the sun, which you can tell. So sometimes our community of Libby is pointed towards the sun, but as it spins around, you can see our community is over here in the shadow, not pointing towards the sun, which means it is nighttime. As it turns a little bit closer, a tiny bit of sun gets towards our community. That would be sunrise. Sunrise is in the morning. And then as you turn and turn and turn, we have full-blown sun right on our community of Libby. It is noon. It is in the middle of the day. And as the Earth continues to spin on its axis as it rotates the sun, we move through our pattern of day and night. Sunrise in the morning, noon in the afternoon when the sun is the brightest, sunset in the evening as it gets darker, and nighttime as it is fully dark. So, we'll leave this out in the Art Center or in the Science and Social Studies Center for you guys to play with. And we will close up our sun lantern right now But we will leave it out for you guys to experiment, to spin the Earth around the sun and see just how sometimes it is pointing towards the sun and sunny during the noontime, or pointing away from the sun, which is nighttime. And so you can tell that there are other countries on the other side of our planet Earth that may experience daytime while we are experiencing nighttime. So we will talk more about that as we move through our lesson, and we will continue on with our vocabulary words, and we are going to read a bedtime story. Do you guys like bedtime stories? Oh, but it's not bedtime. So, should we be reading a bedtime story? No. When is bedtime? You're right. Bedtime is in the evening, as it is getting dark, as we are moving into night. Now, to go back to our chart here, are there some things that can be done during the night and during the day? Absolutely. Here is playtime. Can you play during the day? We play every day in here, you're right. Can you play at night? Yes, you can do things at night. You can go out to dinner, that would be playing. You can play tag outside in the night. You can do all sorts of things, especially when it's snowy and it's a little bit bright outside. So this playtime can go right in between our circles of day and night. Let me try and find another one here that would be good for day and night. Oh, you might not agree, but I think that pillow can be for day or for night. So go right here in the middle. I like to sit with my pillow when I'm sitting on the couch reading a book, and I like to sit with my pillow when I am in bed at night. So as you can see, my circles came apart. There are big differences between day and night. More specifically, where the Earth sits on its axis as it spins around the sun shows you exactly where we are in terms of how bright it is outside or how dark. If you have any questions, we will definitely go over them. Next, we are going to talk about some of our questions that we have gone over as a class. I'd like you to take notes and be extra careful when you listen because there might just be a quiz on this.